Hi, Attorney Steve. Welcome back to this Sunday edition of Litigation Whiteboard. Today we're talking about copyright infringement. You're the prevailing party in a case, and you say, Judge, I get my attorney fees. It's under 17 U.S.C. 505. Give me those fees. Show me the money, Judge. And the judge says, whoa. Let's go over the factors. Let's see if you're entitled to your attorney fees in a copyright case. It is not automatic, not automatic. Okay, so without further ado, let's head to the Attorney Steve litigation. Boom! Whiteboard. All right, guys. So here's 17 U.S.C. This is a statute that governs attorney fees when you're done with a copyright infringement case. This is a statute that decides, can you get your fees, can you not? These are 5 factors that I've got down here. 5 factors to discuss that the courts will usually discuss, because attorney fee awards in copyright infringement actions are discretionary. That means you don't automatically get them. So, sometimes people will say, I want to file a lawsuit, copyright infringement, because I'm going to get my attorney fees when I win. I say, you should. But let's look at the factors here. Okay, so it's a prevailing party. This is a totality of the circumstances. You see this a lot in law. It's not a balancing. It's a totality of the circumstances. We weigh all these. What do we think? And should we award? The prevailing party is the one entitled to attorney fees. So first and foremost, you need to be the prevailing party. Okay, so that can depend on objectives of the litigation. Did you seek $1 million and you got 50? You got $750 minimum damages? Maybe you didn't achieve the objectives of the litigation. Did you seek an injunction? The court said there's no grounds for an injunction. There's no likelihood of success. Sorry. So these are the things the courts are going to look at. The degree of success. Did you get what you predominantly were looking for? Did you achieve the prime motivations of the litigation? Did you get your damages? Did you get them to take down the image or the software that may be posted on a website, things like that? Did you achieve your objectives? Did you get damages? That's one. Next is the frivolousness, and sometimes this comes down to the defendant making frivolous counterclaims, such as I have a fair use right, or I have this, or I have that. And maybe a statute of limitations, another one. Everybody throws statute of limitations down there, copyright misuse, throwing things down with no grounds, forcing the plaintiff to go through and work harder to combat irrelevant and frivolous defenses can also be a factor in the plaintiff's favor, okay? So if they're achieving their degree of success, they're in the ballpark, the defendant may have acted frivolously, maybe not. Motivations: was the suit filed to harass or intimidate a defendant? Did the defendant make a reasonable offer that you refused to accept? Maybe you were just trying to harass them, make a public filing in a federal case. So motivations, the parties' motivations will look into this. Next, litigation tactics. The court may look at some of the motions that were filed. Were they in good faith, bad faith? Was there an abuse of the court system? Was there discovery abuses? These are the things that the court can look at. Sort of your litigation tactics. Was it good faith? Did you have a good fair use defense? If you had a good fair use defense, that may mitigate against awarding a slew of attorney fee damages. So sometimes having a really good, worthwhile defense and other equitable factors, public policy. For example, we want to promote the progress of science and the useful arts. So those kinds of things get looked at. And then finally, is there the need to compensate and deter? This is looking to, do we need to send a message to that defendant and others like them? Do not do this, do not copy this, do not distribute this, so forth and so on. Don't use pirated software. If you have to send that message, that can be factored in as well. So these are the factors for copyright attorney fees. These are what judges will look at when it comes time to decide who's a prevailing party, who gets the money. And so that's a basic overview. Hope this has been helpful, guys. Have a great Sunday. We'll be back this week with some great stuff. Make sure you're subscribing. Feel free to share the videos. And have a wonderful Sunday from Attorney Steve. Gotta run. Bye now.